every car enthusiast knows the big Toyota names: 2JZ, 3SGTE, 4AGE, but hidden in Toyota's back catalog is a tiny turbocharged four-cylinder that nobody talks about. It never made it to the US market, it wasn't in any Halo car, and yet it proved Toyota could make a pocket rocket engine that punched way above its weight. This is the story of the 4E-FTE, the 1.3-liter turbo engine from the Toyota Starlet GT Turbo and Glanza V, the baby engine that showed just how far Toyota could push small displacement turbo tech in the 90s. The 4E-FTE debuted in the early 1990s when the world was obsessed with high-performance compacts. Honda was making screaming VTEC engines, Nissan had the SR20 DET, Mitsubishi had the 4G63, and Toyota, they decided to build a 1.3-liter turbo engine for a tiny hatchback, the Starlet GT Turbo, EP82, later the Glanza V, EP91. It was Toyota's answer to the hot hatch wars. Lightweight, affordable, but with just enough boost to embarrass much bigger cars. In stock form, it only made around 133 horsepower. Not much on paper, but in a car weighing just 850 kilograms, under 1,900 pounds, it was quick. Really quick. So what made the 4E-FTE special? It was built off the humble E-Series economy engine, but Toyota heavily reworked it for boost. Low displacement, 1.3 liter, meant short internals, ready to rev. Multi-point fuel injection with Toyota's early ECU mapping gave smooth drivability. A compact CT9 turbocharger delivered quick spool and strong mid-range torque. Most importantly, Toyota gave it a forged crankshaft, oil squirters, and strong internals. This wasn't just a slapped-on turbo. The 4E-FTE was genuinely engineered to take abuse. And tuners quickly figured it out. With nothing more than boost control, fueling tweaks, and a front-mount intercooler, these engines could easily hit 200 horsepower, nearly double stock, all from 1.3 liters. The beauty of the 4E-FTE wasn't just numbers, it was how it felt. Because of its small turbo and short stroke, the power delivery was instant. No lag, no waiting, just a punch of torque that made the lightweight Starlet feel like a mini rally car. Some tuners pushed these engines to 300 horsepower and beyond with upgraded turbos and forged pistons. And here's the kicker. The block handled it. Toyota had overbuilt it from the start. But outside Japan, the Starlet GT Turbo and Glanza V were basically unknown. They were never sold in the US, and in Europe they stayed under the radar, which is why today the 4E-FTE is still a hidden legend. Why don't we talk about it more? Because it lived in the shadow of bigger names. Everyone was obsessed with 2JZ Supras and rally-bred 3SGTE Celicas. The Starlet was just a small hatchback. To most people, forgettable. But here's the irony. The 4E-FTE was proof of Toyota's engineering range. From 1.3 liters to 3.0 liters, they could build an engine that scaled perfectly, from cheap hot hatch fun to world-beating sports cars. And while the Starlet GT Turbo never got the fame, it set the stage for the next wave of Japanese small turbo cars. It was Toyota's reminder that fun doesn't need displacement. The 4E-FTE may never be as famous as the 2JZ or 4AGE, but for those who know, it's one of the purest expressions of 90s Japanese turbo culture. Light, punchy, tunable, and nearly indestructible. The forgotten turbo engine that deserved way more love. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Toyota's hidden gems, hit that subscribe button and join the PistonPop community, where we uncover the engines everyone else forgot about.